The third round of stimulus checks continue to hit bank accounts every single day, while the deadline to file your taxes has been extended. Here to answer all of your questions, Mark Hensley from AARP North Carolina, Kevin Robinson with Robinson Tax and Accounting Services. Mark and Kevin, can you hear me both? Hey, Mark and Kevin, I want to make sure that both of you can hear me as we start our Q&A topics for today. We have a shortened time frame to be able to do this. Kevin, first and foremost, let's talk about the extended deadlines. We have a graphic so that people can see what's happening federal and state.
Well, Tanya, the federal and the state together have extended the filing and the paying deadline from April 15th to May 17th. So it does work for the IRS, and the North Carolina Department of Revenue has agreed to go along with that.
Okay, we wanted to make sure we were putting up the right graphic so that you would know. So May the 17th is the deadline for both the state and the federal guidelines. I'm not sure if Mark, it looks like Mark has frozen somewhat. We're going to see if we can get him back in there. In the meantime, we have a question about the taxes and what happens if they have an issue with the stimulus this time around. Kevin, if they don't get the stimulus this time around, they can, again, get it on their taxes next year. Is that correct?
That is my understanding, yes, Tanya. If they do not get the $1,400 or the $2,800 for the married couple, for whatever reason, they should be able to get the recovery rebate credit on the 2021 return, yes.
Okay, so that is the answer. If for some reason you don't get that third stimulus, you can always get it on the next round of tax returns. All right, Mark, you're back with us. Let's talk dependents, because that's the big change with this third stimulus.
It is. So this is the first time that a dependent of any age, if you're a tax filer and you file any dependent of any age on your taxes, if you're within the income thresholds, each of those dependents, you will receive $1,400. So it's not a different amount. And for those people carrying an older adult as a dependent, they'll also get $1,400. So if you're a family of 5, this is $7,000. It's quite big.
All right, and someone just asked, how much stimulus money can a family with children receive? I've seen a few totals out there, but it is $1,400 for every single dependent.
Yes, and there is no cap on how many dependents. Again, it depends on how many dependents you have when you file your 2020 taxes.
Okay. Kevin, this question is, are stimulus payments counted as taxable income?
Well, basically stimulus payments are advanced on the recovery rebate credit, Tanya, so they're not taxable income on the federal. They won't impact you at all. The only thing that may impact you, if your stimulus payments don't match the credit, the recovery rebate credit, when you file the return, then you may get an extra refund through that, but they're not taxable at all on federal or state.
Okay. This next question, Mark, is if my parents are dependents now, will they receive a stimulus payment, or will I receive it for them since I count them as the dependent?
So that's a great question. The payment would go to the tax filer, not the dependent themselves.
And then you have to leave it up to family dynamics to figure out who actually pockets that cash.
That's correct.
Because the IRS is putting it in one bank account and giving it to those people.
That is correct.
Okay. So the next question is, will my stimulus payment be taken out of my 2020 tax return?
The only thing that stimulus payment, basically it's reconciled, on the 2020 tax return is against the recovery rebate credit. So it should not be taken out of the tax return. However, if they do owe and they are due a recovery rebate credit, then that credit itself can bring down, number one, what they owe by the credit amount, or it can increase their refund by the credit amount.
Okay, so the quick answer is no, it doesn't count against you. In fact, you could just get more money. All right, this has been a condensed stimulus and tax Q&A. We thank you both for your time and expertise and your quick questions as well.